Hi everyone. This is a Euro USD analysis. From the look of things, of course, we're looking from the daily charts, from the daily time frame. So right now, pretty much what we have had is this swing high, and from that time we have had all these positions just going to the same direction or same position. So you could have been more profitable if you were in a selling position, and of course if you were looking for opportunities to buy, you could also buy, but the market structure overall is selling. So overall, this is just the overall market structure under the daily chart. But what we're going to use to analyze from is the 4 hour, because it's more closer and more faster in terms of candle formation. So on a 4 hour, don't mind these trend lines. These trend lines are the ones that were helping us to see how the daily chart has been faring or how it has been. And then we have had this also is under the daily chart. So now on the 4 hour chart, I want you to see something in terms of analysis, in terms of analyzing how the market has been behaving or what the market respects in terms of price levels, what the market does when it reaches certain price levels or interest points. So now on our 4 hour chart right here, please I ask that you follow my mouse casing, because I don't have anything to use to point at apart from the mouse. So right here we have this horizontal line, and then for this horizontal line we have this trend line. This trend line is coming from the daily charts, this trend line. So from the daily chart we see this line has been our trend line, and it has been respected over the past some months from June up to this time. It has been respected, and then when we go closer, once also this trend line has been respected, it was touching, it start going down, it because it respects that certain price level, and it starts going down and down and down and down. And then our point of interest is at this point when all this my selling position, or when the bears have been in control for so long, they reach a point where they no longer have the power or the strength to continue selling. So now we have the buyers, the bulls, who take it by its own, and they are like, yo, one buy now, we are buying, we're taking charge. They start taking charge. Now at this point anyone can say, now I can start just buying. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know, maybe it's just a reflex, a flexing of muscle in the market that is causing this. So if you were to buy early, you'd find that at some point you lose money and you'd be like, what happened? My analysis was on point, but why this? Is because there are certain influences in the market that causes the market just to flex and turn around. You know what I mean? If you have been in this business for a long time, you can understand this, and maybe you might have noticed and experienced it. So now, once the market had reached at this point, it respected this trend line or the support level, then it rallied up. So now, how do we know that this rallying up is very strong to enter our buying position? My analysis is that, remember, this was our previous high. This one was our previous high. So for us to actually understand and know that this previous high is very strong and this has been respected, it's when it was broken here. This is our previous high. When it was broken here, it ride up, then it stopped at this price level, the 1.13290. Then it rallied down, went back to the same price level as the previous high. It touches that, it gets supported, then it rises at this point where it's supported. I think for me that's why I enter my interest, my buying. If I'm in a buying position, this is where I buy my uh, my share of the market. So mostly we should be looking for opportunities usually when the market breaks structure, when the market has been broken. At this point it got broken, it rallied up, then went down, came back, tested, then it shot and went up and respected this trend line that we have put up. Of course, after the market had done what it did, then we have had all these to my indecision in buying and selling, and buying indecision and selling. At this point, we don't know if the market will be buying or selling. What we have seen is indecision from both the sellers and the buyers. So what we need to do is wait. Forex trading is a patience game. You need to have patience for you to succeed, and you need to have that virtue of saying, well, I'll wait for my chance, I'll wait for my opportunities, and I'll seize it, and I'll kill it, and I'll slay it. So now it's a waiting game. So we wait. The thing is, we wait. We are going to wait for what's going to happen next for us to decide on what we're going to do. Now, what is going to support what we are going to do in the next maybe 8 hours? Because remember, under the 4-hour rule, it takes 4 hours for a candle to form. So obviously, maybe to be like maybe 12 hours for 12 hours for something to really happen for us to actually take action. So at this point, what I've drawn is a triangle. I've drawn a trend line from this point. I've drawn a horizontal line from this point. So now what we're looking for is a point at which we're going to know if either this is going to be a selling, or if there's going to be a selling opportunity or a buying opportunity. So now what we're waiting for is a break either from the support here. When there's a break, remember there has to be a retest to this level. When there's a retest to this level, that's when we enter our selling position. And then vice versa, when this trend line is broken, we have to wait for a retest to that trend line, then we enter our buying position. Same thing goes to the 30-hour time frame. 30-hour time frame, as you can see, that triangle is being respected. The triangle is being respected. Have you seen? The triangle is being respected. What we are going to wait is for the same. We're going to wait until this breaks up or it breaks down. We wait for a retest. That's when we enter our positions. And then on the same, maybe let me go on a 15 minutes. No, let me just do something on the 30 minutes. Let me insert here. Let me insert this horizontal line. This horizontal line, even here we can try to break it down, and instead of waiting for everything to just come down to our long-term horizontal line, we can try to focus in our details and in what interests us. At this point, it's the same thing. What we're just doing is zooming in and then carving out all these unnecessary details, because what we want is just to focus on what's happening right there and then, so that maybe if we want to enter trades faster and quicker, and maybe we're busy doing something else, we just want to make a quick buck, this is what we can do. We can try to focus in and look at the details. The details are the same. It is respecting this trend line, and this support is being respected by these two. It has been tested about twice. This point and this point, this point and this point, I've respected this, meaning that this is a very strong support level. So we'll be looking for opportunities, and maybe when we reach this trend line, maybe if it will break through, then we'll wait for a retest, then we can buy. And also if it reaches, it breaks this support, then we'll be looking at it coming down to this level. If it breaks this, then we'll be looking down to this, and then we can sell and then enter our take profit from here, because then we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe to respect this level and then go up.